In recent years, intermittent fasting, IF, has become a popular method for weight loss, sparking debates across the health and fitness community. From celebrities to everyday people, many have claimed impressive results with this eating pattern. But is it just a trend, or is there real science behind intermittent fasting's ability to help shed pounds? In this video, we'll dive deep into the mechanisms of intermittent fasting, the research surrounding its effectiveness, and how it compares to traditional diets. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of whether intermittent fasting is a method worth considering for your weight loss journey. The science behind intermittent fasting. At its core, intermittent fasting is not about what you eat, but rather when you eat. This approach typically involves alternating periods of eating and fasting, which can range from several hours to days. The most popular types of intermittent fasting include the 16-8 method, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating; the 5:2 method, 5 days of normal eating, 2 days of restricted calories; and the 24-hour fast, once or twice a week. These variations are designed to help the body utilize its energy stores more efficiently by tapping into fat reserves during fasting periods. Fasting forces the body into a state known as ketosis, where it burns fat for energy instead of glucose from food. By restricting food intake for certain periods, insulin levels decrease, allowing stored fat to be broken down more easily. Additionally, some studies suggest that fasting improves metabolic health by enhancing insulin sensitivity, reducing inflammation, and even increasing human growth hormone production, which aids in fat loss and muscle maintenance. However, while these mechanisms seem promising, they are not unique to intermittent fasting. Other calorie-restricted diets may produce similar effects, which raises the question, does intermittent fasting offer something different or superior? Comparing intermittent fasting with traditional diets. When it comes to weight loss, the ultimate goal is to create a caloric deficit, meaning you burn more calories than you consume. Traditional diets typically focus on calorie counting, portion control, or specific food groups to achieve this. In contrast, intermittent fasting focuses on limiting the window in which you eat, without necessarily dictating what foods you should consume. For many, this makes it a more sustainable and less restrictive option compared to diets that require meticulous tracking of every meal. Research comparing intermittent fasting to traditional calorie-restricted diets shows that both approaches are effective for weight loss when done correctly. A 2020 review of multiple studies found that people practicing intermittent fasting lost similar amounts of weight as those on standard diets. However, intermittent fasting has an added advantage. It can simplify the weight loss process for those who struggle with constant food monitoring. By restricting your eating window, you may naturally consume fewer calories without having to focus on portion sizes or macronutrient ratios. That being said, intermittent fasting is not a magic bullet. Its effectiveness depends largely on individual factors like adherence, overall food choices, and lifestyle. Someone who binge eats during their eating window or consumes highly processed, calorie-dense foods may not see the same results as someone who follows a balanced diet within the same time frame. In other words, while intermittent fasting can help create a caloric deficit, it's still important to focus on the quality of the foods you eat. Health benefits beyond weight loss. One of the reasons intermittent fasting has gained popularity is its potential to offer health benefits beyond just shedding pounds. Some research suggests that intermittent fasting may improve cardiovascular health by lowering blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and reducing the risk of heart disease. It may also enhance brain health by promoting neuroplasticity and reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. In addition, intermittent fasting has been linked to longer lifespans in animal studies, although more research is needed to confirm these effects in humans. Fasting may trigger autophagy, a process where the body cleans out damaged cells and regenerates healthier ones. This has led some scientists to speculate that intermittent fasting could help delay the onset of age-related diseases, though this area of research is still in its infancy. These potential health benefits are enticing, but it's crucial to remember that they are not guaranteed for everyone. Factors like genetics, pre-existing conditions, and overall diet play significant roles in how your body responds to intermittent fasting. Always consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new dietary regimen, especially if you have underlying health concerns. Potential downsides and challenges. While intermittent fasting has its appeal, it's not without challenges. One common issue people face is managing hunger during fasting periods. Especially in the beginning, adjusting to extended periods without food can be difficult, leading to irritability, fatigue, or even headaches. Over time, many people find that these side effects diminish as their bodies adapt. But for some, the discomfort may persist. There's also the risk of overeating during eating windows, which can negate the caloric deficit needed for weight loss. People who approach intermittent fasting with the mentality of making up for lost time may consume more calories than they normally would, leading to weight gain instead of loss. This is especially true if the eating window is filled with high-calorie, low-nutrient foods. Intermittent fasting may also not be suitable for everyone. For instance, people with a history of eating disorders, pregnant or breastfeeding women, or those with certain medical conditions may find that intermittent fasting negatively impacts their health. Additionally, athletes or those with high physical demands may need to adjust their fasting approach to ensure they are getting enough nutrients to support their performance and recovery. Who should consider intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting can be a useful tool for individuals who struggle with constant calorie counting or restrictive meal plans. It may also benefit those who prefer a more flexible approach to eating, as it allows for greater freedom in food choices during eating windows. People with busy schedules or those who simply don't enjoy eating multiple small meals throughout the day may also find intermittent fasting more convenient. However, it's important to approach intermittent fasting with realistic expectations. While it can be an effective method for weight loss, it's not inherently superior to other approaches. Its success ultimately depends on your ability to maintain a caloric deficit and make healthy food choices within your eating windows. If you're someone who thrives on routine and discipline, intermittent fasting may offer a simplified, structured approach to weight loss. On the other hand, if you prefer a more flexible or gradual method, traditional dieting might be a better fit. Practical tips for success with intermittent fasting. If you're considering intermittent fasting for weight loss, here are a few tips to maximize your chances of success. Start slow. Begin with a shorter fasting period, such as 12 hours, and gradually increase to longer durations like 16 hours or more. This can help your body adjust to the changes more smoothly. Stay hydrated. Drinking water, herbal teas, or black coffee during fasting periods can help curb hunger and keep you feeling energized. Staying hydrated is crucial to avoid dehydration, especially during longer fasting windows. Choose nutrient-dense foods. During your eating window, focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods that provide essential vitamins and minerals. Protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich vegetables are great choices to keep you satisfied and prevent overeating. Be mindful of portions. Even though intermittent fasting can reduce your overall caloric intake, it's still important to watch portion sizes. Eating mindfully and stopping when you're full can prevent overeating and help you maintain your weight loss progress. Stay consistent. Like any weight loss strategy, intermittent fasting requires consistency. Sticking to a regular fasting schedule will help your body adapt and maximize the benefits over time. Conclusion: is intermittent fasting worth trying? Intermittent fasting can be an effective tool for weight loss, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Its success depends on your lifestyle, eating habits, and ability to maintain a caloric deficit. For some, it provides a simplified approach to weight loss, making it easier to stick to than traditional diets. However, it's not a magic solution, and its results are comparable to other calorie-restricted methods. If you're considering intermittent fasting, it's important to consult with a healthcare professional to ensure it's a safe and suitable option for you. While intermittent fasting can offer health benefits beyond weight loss, it's essential to approach it mindfully and in conjunction with a balanced, nutrient-dense diet. Ultimately, the best diet for weight loss is the one that works for your body and lifestyle. To complement your wellness journey, click here to see our tips with the latest video. Lose weight by getting rid of water retention. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button.